today's video I'm back in Blandford in Dorset looking at this house in Salisbury Street, which is right in the town centre. It's a former shop owned by the brewery Hall and Woodhouse, and I'm going to turn it into an office or shop for myself, using the ground floor mostly as shop space, as you can see in the plan here. And then on the first floor you've got a large open plan space. I'm going to turn that into mainly living space. On the top floor, plenty of room for bedrooms, and good characterful property, nice sort of original structure, and I think it's got a lot of potential, so join me to see how I did it. So as I said in the intro, this is a former Hall and Woodhouse shop that's been turned into a house. Very interesting interiors. It's got sort of light industrial effect. Bit tired, wow, it's tired. There's no bit about it. That's the bedrooms up in that sort of loft space, which is kind of cool. Steep staircase up to it. I don't want to do too much, but my main interest is in doing something with this shop frontage, or opening up and using that as an office. Now, if you couldn't get planning to convert it back into a shop, there's nothing to stop you working from home. You'd need listed building consent to fiddle around with the exterior, but it should be relatively easy if you stick to some kind of standard shop front sort of rules. And you've got a nice open plan space there that you could use for living and working, and then go upstairs. I think I'll turn that into a nice living open plan kitchen dining space. It's 7 by 8 meters, no bathroom up here, so we need to look at that. It's got a basement, but I'm not going to fiddle around with that. And in the town, you can see it's sort of quite near the marketplace down here. I was trying to get, there we go. So it sits just here, so it looks like it needs a little bit of tidying up, new windows and the like, but the town is down here. And Blandford's an interesting market town, rebuilt after a fire in the sort of late 1700s by two brothers called the Bastards, and they did a fantastic job. This square is one of the sort of best market town squares in the country. This tower can be seen from a distance when you're arriving into the town, which acts as sort of a landmark. That tower being a church. There's a hotel around here which acts as a sort of stop as you come into the town, and the river's over here. Bryanston School, which is a big public school or private school, whatever you want to call it, and then the thing is up here, and actually my dad's old office shop was there, and the house is up the top here. So we've got lots of sort of similar types of properties here. I imagine that that's been converted to a house, and there's that kind of funny chap there. So we'll see how we get on with the design. Okay, so this is a bit of an unusual property, and some sort of, I think, minimal interventions required to make it really work. The problems highlighted in the intro: bathroom downstairs, and we want to put that somewhere up near the bedrooms, really. Perhaps have a toilet on this level, or maybe just a toilet here, bathroom up there. And then this space, we can't do anything externally other than perhaps a conservation roof light in the roof on the back, and refurbish the shop front. So we're just going to keep that exterior as it is, like so. And so there's a stair down to the basement here, and a stair up to the top, to the first floor here. So that stair goes up and it lands at this point here, and then there's a steep stair comes up. Estate agents cannot draw staircases. I guess it's not their job, but their plans are generally quite bad when it comes to stairs. So up here, let's start with up here. So if I keep the the stairs where they are, because I'm not sure I can see a benefit in moving them. They're in a good place, really. They're on this side, so they're not in the middle. They're over to one side. So for now, I'm just going to keep them. So we'll just draw on this level. We've got a stair here that goes down, and stairs arrows should always be drawn going up. And then you never need to write up or down, because you always know the arrow is going up. And what happens is you get here that it says up, but if you turn it out the other way, it says down. So end up drawing the other way, so you can get misled. So architects always draw arrows up on stairs and never note them, in the UK at least. It's a bit different in other parts of the world. But so this space here, I think just a big open space. I mean, you could, it's full height. You've got, there's a mezzanine, the sort of roof space above sort of comes across here. So you've got double height space here. I mean, it's like, it's just, there's not many jobs where you get, or projects where you get, that's going, that says up, so that's going that way as well. So there's a stair there, and then it must land here somewhere, like this. I may have interpreted it a bit wrong, but it'll do, won't it? And then up here, we're going to try and reform these. I think all these partitions are non-original, and so we'll have a crack at replanning that level up there as well. So what would I do? I think I would have, I'd put my kitchen, drainage is over on this side, so there's a bathroom here, so I would move the kitchen over to that side, and I would just have one long run of about 4.2 meters here, the kitchen, and then I'd have a big sort of farmhouse table here, and that would be, if one needed sort of extra living space. If you don't, it's an island. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like an island, but it's not an island because you can move it. And you can have sort of full height stuff at this end and full height stuff at this end. And then you can just furnish that as you like, really. I mean, it's just not too much bloody space. Let's have a think. I think maybe I'd put a TV, I'd put some sort of unit along these stairs, and I'd put a TV in it, like that. And then I'd have a, like, you could have a couch in front of there, and then you could have another sort of seating area over here. You could have a desk over. I don't know what to do with all the space. It's too difficult to furnish because there's too much space. You could buy all the furniture you wanted, and there'd always be a place for it in this house, I think. And you've also got space over here, so I'd probably have a bookshelves maybe here and running under the stairs as well, so you could have all books in here, and then you could do whatever. You could have a. I'm going to leave it like that because I just can't. I'm overwhelmed by how much space there is. Up here is a different matter, and maybe that's what one needs to do with the space down here, is put another bathroom in. But I think just go for a simple sort of shower room here, and then maybe have a shower room on the downstairs as well. I wouldn't really want a bath, so in fact you could have a freestanding bath in your lounge, couldn't you? That would, yeah, that would be a hit on some sort of silly website. I'm sure in The Fall Guy, which was a 1980s program, he used to sit in a bath somewhere outside. And I can't remember who the Lee Majors, I think. So you could have a shower room here. You've got a toilet tucked around the back there and a basin in the corner. And then maybe you put another separate toilet or something in here because you've got 3 bedrooms. And maybe that's a kind of good thing to have another bed and somewhere to brush your teeth. Like that. And then really we've got, well, you don't have to do a lot more. This corridor through the middle is kind of stupid. Just waste, goes nowhere. So I would try and fix that. It's a bit of a sort of puzzle, but if we made that wall there like that, and then you want to be able to get into there, so you could do that and have a door there, and might as well have a door there. Get my Tipex out. And every room's got a window. That's got a roof light there, so you'd need to move that roof light over, which I think can't see being a problem with conservation officers can move a Velux, and you might want to add another one in there, and you might want to put one over the top of the bathroom here or over the top of the stairs. And then the bit for me, the interesting bit, is we're going to keep that basement stair there as the upper levels. We can't do anything with the outside of this property, really. Well, and we don't really need to. Through here. And I think I'd just probably create a sort of space at the back. You perhaps, if you were sort of working down here, would you want a separate, maybe just create a sort of zone here. You could create a, put a wall across there like that. Maybe have some sort of doors, set of doors that you kind of folds back there. You could have another bar. Well, you could kind of leave that as it is, but it's a bit big. So I think I'd put a wall in there, like so, and then you could use the basement really as a utility room. But if there's no drainage, you could have a sort of laundry room, and you're going to need a drying room because there's no garden. So that's the utility room in there. We've got a bathroom in here, which can be, sort of basin, and maybe have a shower here. There's room there for a bath if you really wanted. And then I'd just get rid of that lobby and just put back a nice old shop front. Make it look like it did when the bastards of Blandford built it, or when they were around at least. Anyway, and then that space again is a sort of embarrassment of riches in terms of space. You could have a little kitchenette here, and the stairs going to box out there. So maybe you got sort of cupboard storage space here because you've got sort of office space. You got bookshelves all down that side, storage all down that side. And I think I would just go for a massive table where I could do whatever, sort of all sorts of workstations for mainly for myself. Maybe you got someone else working with you, but then you could film on there, you could have stuff on there, and then you'd have sort of displays in the windows of sort of projects. So I see some architects have shops as their offices, and they rarely do they put their work in the window. Strikes me as very odd. And estate agents do it. They have pictures of their projects. So that's your sort of desk space. I've got a table here, and you can have meetings here. You can have clients in meetings, and I guess one could try and create a alternative would be to have a sort of meeting room. You could kind of form a kind of glass room, maybe in this corner, and reformat the table, just so you got space there. But and then that goes up to the room upstairs. So I think it provides a really good house, and for 275,000 you haven't got to spend an awful lot. Some bit of walls moving up here, but can't say it's absolutely mission critical. And then we've got this open plan space. We've just got to put kitchen in it, and then put a few partitions here and make an office, put a nice shop front. Building needs updating really anyway, so well, it's a bit of a no-brainer, I think.